To the side of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Hardly spoke to folks around him, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to close their eyes and no one dared to make a slip. The SCP among them had some rebar on his head. Rebar on his head. It was early in the morning when he rode into the town. He came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. He's a cutter loose and running, came no whisper from each lip. And he's here to breach containment with the rebar on his hip. Rebar on his head. In this town there lived an outlaw by the name of Lizard Red. Many men had tried to take him, and that many men were dead. He was vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24, and the number of his breaches numbered 1 in 19 more. 1 in 19 more. Now the stranger started talking, made it plain with folks around. Was a Euclid down from Asia, wouldn't be too long in town. He was here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead. And he said it didn't matter, he was after Lizard Red. After Lizard Red. Wasn't long before the story was relayed to Lizard Red. But 682 didn't worry, skips who tried before were dead. 20 skips had tried to take him, 20 skips had made a slip. 21 would be the statue with the rebar on his hip. Rebar on his hip. Now the morning passed so quickly, it was time for them to meet. It was 20 past redacted when they rode out in the street. Agents watching from their windows, everybody held their breath. They knew this handsome statue was about to meet his death. About to meet his death. There was 20 feet between them when they stopped to make their play. And the swiftness of the statue is still talked about today. Lizard Red had not cleared leather for a bullet fairly ripped. And the statue's aim was deadly with the rebar on his hip. Rebar on his hip. It was over in a moment and the D-boys gathered round. There before them lay the body of the lizard on the ground. Oh, he might have went on living, but he made one fatal slip when he tried to mash the statue with the rebar on his hip. Rebar on his hip. Rebar, rebar. When he tried to mash the statue with the rebar on his hip. Rebar on his head.